Godzilla. Everyone here should know who Godzilla is, and if you don't, what are you doing? So, you've probably seen movies, shows, figures, comic books, and even memes about him. But today I'll be talking about the movies and what makes a good Godzilla film and what makes a bad Godzilla film. So, for a better understanding on the movies, we need to talk about the origins of Godzilla. Created by Tomoyuki Tanaka, Godzilla represented the fear and destruction nuclear bombs had, especially in the time it was created in 1954. Godzilla's destruction is a metaphor in like how a beast, America, woken from its slumber, takes revenge on Japan. And this is what makes Godzilla Godzilla. Another part is the people, like how much of an impact they have on the story, how they keep the story continuing, and the acting of the people. And the last thing is the coolness. I mean, if Godzilla's cool or not. So those are the main premises on what makes a good Godzilla film. But let's start with what makes a bad Godzilla film. So what makes a bad one is like examples like Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now, I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. It's pretty good. It's just there's not much of story or like the people, there's not much going on with them. It is cool though seeing Godzilla fighting another huge monster. And that's what carries the movie. It's like Godzilla fighting King Ghidorah constantly, and it's awesome. It's big monster versus another big monster. But it focuses on the people too much for like how much they don't do anything. Like, I don't care about them at all. They bring nothing to continue the story of it. Like, if they weren't in it, you could easily continue the story of Godzilla fighting another monster. It's not that hard. They do help sometimes, but you know, you could easily change that. And I just want them to die. They don't like, if I want to see them get crushed or something, because I don't care about them, and it will be Godzilla fighting a big monster, and it will just pan over to the people running away. But I don't want to see that. I want to see Godzilla destroying this monster's ass. Like, I want to see him beat him up. But these people are just there and they do nothing. Like, I don't want that. So a lot of them, like the Godzilla American films, like they're all pretty much the same of Godzilla fighting another monster, and it's just these people here, you know, existing, I guess, and I don't care about them. But now let's talk about some good movies. So I'm going to be talking about two Godzilla movies that are amazing, like Shin Godzilla and Godzilla Minus One. So Shin Godzilla, it's the cool Godzilla. He's the scariest, the coolest Godzilla out of everyone made, in my personal opinion. He is the best like description of the destructive power he brings onto the people. And the people in the movie, like, I don't necessarily care about them, but they continue the story. Like, without them, there's not much of a story to it. It's just a Godzilla destroying the city, which is cool, but it's not really a story. And it's just about the government trying to figure out what to do in the situation of like Godzilla destroying our city. Like, what do we do? Like, how do we get the people to escape? And it's amazing how they just like figure it out. They get experts of different things. They try to figure out all this stuff, and they eventually beat him. But I think they did a good job on showing just how a government would act if Godzilla were to attack like a city. Godzilla minus one is another great example of a good Godzilla film. Godzilla in this movie, he is Godzilla. Like he is the destruction and fear like a nuclear weapon would bring. And it follows this main character who's trying to deal with regret and PTSD of not killing Godzilla when he was like easier to kill. And he slowly builds this life with the people around him, finds love, and eventually Godzilla comes back to attack them. He's destroying the city. He's trying to make sure his love interest is okay, and they're trying to run away. And Godzilla, he shoots his beam, absolutely destroying everything, all these buildings. His love interest dies. I was so sad. It was genuinely like the saddest I have felt for a character because this movie built a connection with these characters. They did a really amazing job with it, and like how much I cared for these characters. I was like, I do not want these people to die, and then she died. So this main character is even more heartbroken, and he wants to kill Godzilla. He joins a group, and they eventually figure out a way to do it. And it's a cool way how they figure out what to do. They think of all these different ways they can. But it's just a really amazing movie that it focuses on the characters more than Godzilla. But it's a really amazing story because these characters, continue it very well, and it wouldn't be one without them. So that's why I think that one's an amazing movie. Those are just some of the reasons what I think makes a bad Godzilla film and what makes a good Godzilla film. Thank you for watching.